Projector energy type. Projectors make up about 20% of the population, so it's more than likely that you know one or two of them. Projectors are wise souls with unique perspectives. They are natural guides, leaders, managers, and visionaries who support other energy types to step into their potential. Think of projectors as eagles soaring above a walking track. While they fly above, others are on the ground looking to the eagle for direction and guidance. Their unique vantage point gives projectors a deeply focused aura that can see others from a big picture perspective. This allows them to solve problems, provide solutions, and corrections, and show new and different ways of doing things. They are not designed to be the workhorse. Instead, they are the guide. Because of their deep and penetrating aura, projectors need to wait to be invited to share their wisdom. Waiting to be invited or waiting to be acknowledged is a projector's strategy for life. It is what leads them to healthy projector feelings of contentment, fulfillment, and success. It also helps them avoid high achiever mode, which can appear if a projector feels unrecognized for their knowledge. Projectors who speak their wisdom without being asked for it are prone to feeling bitterness or resentment due to not being seen by others. In the long term, this leads to degeneration and disease. Now, what does it mean to wait to be invited or wait to be acknowledged? Many projectors struggle with this strategy because it feels like a foreign concept and it can take a fair bit of practice. What it essentially means is that projectors are filled with so much wisdom that not everyone is ready to hear it. Projectors are kind of like a lighthouse, and they have this big light shining from them, and wherever they move, that's where the focus of that light appears. So not everyone wants the light to be shined on them and for the projector wisdom to come from the projector through to the person that the light is shining on. This can create a situation that's awkward for both people involved, and it's really not something that fuels well-being in either individual. So instead, what a projector needs to do is wait to be invited, either verbally. Someone may say, "Hey, what do you think? What's your opinion? Tell me what you're thinking about this." That's an invitation. Or wait to be acknowledged. There may be a circle of people having a conversation, and they don't necessarily directly say to the projector, "Hey, what do you think?" But there's an opening where people are waiting or asking for some kind of knowledge or wisdom to be contributed to the conversation, or there may be some eye contact that really gives a sense of, I'm willing to listen to what you have to say. There could even be an energetic change that the projector notices, where the energy of resistance of hearing words of wisdom drops and an openness in the receiver occurs. Now, if you as a projector notice this, that is also an invitation for you to share your wisdom. The only time projectors can really comfortably step out of their wait to be invited or wait to be acknowledged strategy is if they've chosen to share their wisdom or contribute to something with absolutely no expectation of the outcome. So, for example, you may want to apply for a job, and you're not going to wait around for an invitation as such saying, "Hey, do you want to apply for this job?" It just usually doesn't happen that way. But if you find that there is a job opening that speaks to you, for example, or there's a situation you really want to be involved in, then you can absolutely put yourself forward. You can absolutely share your wisdom. You can make it known that you're interested in this thing, provided you drop any expectation of what may happen as the outcome. Doing this helps to protect a projector's well-being. That's because their signature themes that show they're in alignment with their authenticity and their highest level of health and well-being are contentment, fulfillment, and success. The more projectors feel those feelings, the better. Conversely, when a projector feels bitterness or resentment, it's a sign that they probably haven't been waiting for an invitation or to be acknowledged regularly enough. Now, when projectors experience too much bitterness or too much resentment, it can really affect their health. Now, these emotions often contribute to back pain, gut issues, tumors, burnout, hypertension, skin issues, osteoporosis, lupus, mood disorders, and even STDs, which are sexually transmitted diseases. At the first sign of any of these health issues, projectors really need to lean further into their healing strategy of waiting for an invitation or waiting to be acknowledged. It's likely they've strayed from their strategy, and that's okay. The body is woken up to remind you with your symptoms that you're off path and that you can do better, and that they know that you have so much potential waiting to be expressed. And if you step into that knowingness by simply stepping back into your strategy, you can initiate your highest level of healing and activate that healing power within your cells. From a herbal medicine perspective, projectors respond beautifully to rose. Rose helps balance the bitter-sweet energy in the physical and the emotional bodies. Now, you can actually get rose petals and drink that as a tea, which can be so magnificent and taste really luxurious. Or you could use a rose oil. Pure rose oil is very expensive, so most people use rose otto oil, which is about 3% of the pure rose, but it still smells like that magnificent rose oil. And you can use that on your skin, and it energetically can help to balance that projector energy really efficiently. Chamomile also supports gut issues related to emotional tension, and that's what makes it so beautiful for our projector friends. An energy healing practice for projectors looks like this. Speak aloud or in your mind these words. I now call in my soul, higher self, and spirit guides. Please work with me using the flame of purification to dissolve all bitterness and resentment from my cells, emotional body, mental body, and energetic field. Release me from all resentment and bitterness I carry towards people, places, and situations, and free any bitterness or resentment they have towards me. I request that these energies now evaporate from my body, mind, and spirit. I trust that contentment, fulfillment, and success are filling all parts of my being, and that they are my natural state of resonance. And so it is. Now I want you to take 3 long, deep breaths in and out of your nose. Let's go. Breathe in 1 and out. In and out. In and out. Now, to close the healing energy practice, I want you to say, I'm sorry, Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.